These are industrial valves, great big heavy industrial valves. Said they were getting warranty claims on these valves of theirs that were breaking. And they were their product, they had their packaging on it, they had their serial numbers on it, and then they realized they're counterfeit. These aren't actually our product. They've been sold as our product, under our brand name, with our barcodes and everything else associated with them. And these products are coming into this country, being counterfeited overseas. That kills jobs. That's what they've been doing. There's an Apple store in China. You read about that one? They got a store, Apple store, selling Apple, iPads and iPhones, except it's not an Apple store. It's all counterfeit. Look, this kind of practice has to stop. They even have hacked into our computers. Our government, with the F-35, they looked at designs for the F-35. They've looked at computers of our corporations. This cannot be allowed. We cannot compete with people who don't play fair, and I won't let that go on. I will stop it in its tracks.
Yeah!
Well, guys, I love this country, and I know it's based upon this nation is a nation that makes me proud. I love the people of this country. I've had the chance during this campaign to see folks from all over this great state and from all over this great country. I know what it's going to take to bring us back. Paul and my plan will create 12 million jobs and will cause take-home pay to go up.
Yeah!
It's gone down every year for 4 straight years. How in the world can people say they want 4 more years of President Obama?
He's a failure!
4 more years of President Obama. We will turn this country around and create good jobs again. And let me tell you, it matters.
Yes,
it really matters.
it does.
It matters for 23 million people who are struggling to get a good job. It matters for the 50% of our college graduates coming out of school that can't find work. How in the world these kids think they ought to vote for Barack Obama is beyond me. It's like, look at your friends. Half of you can't find work. Don't you understand where he's taking this country?
Cult of
It matters
personality!
for our kids, for the next generation, where we pass along trillion-dollar debts. It's not just bad economics, it's immoral for us to pass on debts like that to our kids. So it matters. It matters what direction we take, but it also matters for the world. I was lucky enough to be in Poland a few weeks ago. Got to meet with a hero, a world hero, Lech Walesa, shipyard worker. You know, in that country, the Soviet Union, as they came in, executed some 20,000 Polish leaders. Executed them, wrote down their names and so forth. This is not conjecture. And yet, despite that history, that man, a shipyard worker, said no to the Soviet Union. And by virtue of what he did, he helped change the world. So I got a chance to sit down and talk to him. And I came in to meet with him, and he looked at me and he said, "You must be tired. You came from the United States." He said, "You sit. I'll talk. You listen." He's a serious guy, so I did. And then he said this. He said, "America is the only superpower on the planet. We need American leadership." And then he'd describe a place in the world, the Middle East, for instance. And then he'd say, "Where is American leadership? We need American leadership."
Yes.
Then he'd go to another place in the world and talk about a problem and say, "Where is American leadership?" This doesn't mean that we send our guns there. This means that we stand up with our economic power, our soft power, our diplomatic power, our principles. We fight with people we believe in. It means that when people in Tehran take to the streets protesting an illegal election of Ahmadinejad, we have a president that says something that doesn't say something. It means that with the developments in the Middle East these days, when we have an ambassador assassinated, when we have 20,000 people killed in Syria, when we have a Muslim Brotherhood leader become the new president of Egypt, when we have Iran moving closer and closer to nuclear weapon, we don't have a president calling these things bumps in the road. We have a president who takes this serious and gets America